Alright, so the MLB predictions is now we're going to be beginning opening day of the 2020 the two MLB predictions, and it's going to be 2023 MLB predictions. So we start or get ready for the next season. As you can see, one will not will start off. That not matter who thinks going to win here tonight. As the MLB predictions has finally arrived at week's competition. So let's get started. Start off with the AL East. The first place New York Yankees are a hot team in the AL East. They won the AL East division title last year, but have been taking a known second division title New York Yankees franchise. We're gonna get jumped at 96 wins to 66 losses. Toronto Blue Jays with 89 wins and 73 losses. And this is in for last season. They fell to Seattle Mariners with 2-0. They sweep by the Mariners. Blue Jays are not done very well as it brings happens. So I'm gonna take the Blue Jays one. Rays Rays in third place and think can give 85 to 77 after last season they failed to the Cleveland Guardians in the AL wild card in a walk-off. So I'm gonna go the Rays up 85 to 77. Boston Red Sox are in fourth place in the AL East. I'm gonna get 82 and 80 in the trash Red Sox team. So I'm gonna go 82 and 80. Oilers are 70 and 90. But did not take the record shortly. So I'm gonna take care of business. I'm gonna take Oilers 72 and 90. And now move on to the AL Central. We got the Cleveland Guardians with 94 wins and 68 losses. This was the second season of Cleveland Guardians franchise. We're featuring here. So we're gonna go in 94 wins. Minnesota Twins are rating teammate there at 87 wins and 75 losses. So I'm gonna get the Twins are in there. Chicago White Sox and Chicago White Sox in very tough D and home run trash. So Chicago White Sox are good here. That's a good. And we're gonna go Chicago White Sox with 84 wins and 78 loss. Kansas City Royals and Detroit Tigers. Oh my God! I did not change it. That's gonna do KC and it changes division standings. So we got Chicago, Kansas City Royals with 73 wins and 89 losses with a losing record yet much. So they're gonna go Kansas City Royals made it here. Detroit Tigers, very great in his series. Take her to 70 and 92 when they made it there. And now move on the AL West. Houston Astros won the World Series last year, and they won. They're definitely in him. They're good, so I'm gonna go Houston Astros will win with 102 wins. Seattle Mariners are in second place. With the last season, they ended drought in 21-year history in the Seattle Mariners franchise. They won the first playoff victory against Toronto, and but before they lose to the Houston Astros. But I'm going to take 86 wins in the season for Seattle Mariners, so the Mariners will win in 86 to 76. So the LA Angels, not bad. Shohei Ohtani won the World Baseball Classic. I'm gonna go. Well, Shohei Ohtani will go 83 wins and 79 losses. Texas Rangers, very pretty team. I'm going to take 81 to 81 here. I'm going to take the 81 and 81. I'm going to go the Oakland Athletics. Move on to the NL East, NL Side, also known as the National League Conference. We got the Atlanta Braves in the first place. I'm going to give 98 and 64 pretty close in the second by Philadelphia Phillies with 97 wins and 65 losses. They won an hitting tiebreaker, did not reach that. Someone going to take a Braves win in the first place. Third place is the New York Mets, are 86 wins and 76 losses. They have Miami in the fourth with 80 wins and 80 total losses. The worst very series. And then the fifth place is Washington Nationals with 73 wins and 89 losses, and great series, the National Series. And we're going there, and we got the NL Central matchup. We got NL Central, we got the St. Louis Cardinals with 95 wins and 67 losses. Last season, the Cardinals lose to the Philadelphia Phillies in the National League Wild Card. They swept. So I'm gonna take the St. Louis Cardinals with 95 wins. Bruins not pretty on to missed the playoffs last year. So I'm gonna take an 85 wins to 77 losses as the Milwaukee Blues did not reach out to the postseason. Chicago Cubs, I'm gonna go 83 wins. They have 83 wins in the season. I think the Chicago Cubs win that one, so we're gonna go 83 wins and 79 losses. Pittsburgh Pirates is trash the MLB in the NL Central. That's not trash. I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Pirates with 78 wins, and we're gonna Cincinnati Reds with the worst record with 71 wins. On the NL West, finally we get the NL West. We're gonna wrap it up right here as the Los Angeles Dodgers very good in the number one seed, but before they fell, the Cinderella upset the number 5 San Diego Padres. But I'm taking to take care of the Los Angeles Dodgers with 104 wins. They're 104 wins to 58 losses. San Diego Padres are 2 seed. They the second place. I'm so sorry. The second place is San Diego Padres. They very much run in the NLCS round, but they fell to the Philadelphia Phillies in the World Series title bound. But we're gonna do Padres with 90 wins and 72 losses. San Francisco Giants having to take 84 wins and 78 losses. The crash San Francisco will not make it to the playoffs, so that might be in good 8 for 78. The Arizona Diamondbacks with 82 wins, and Colorado Rockies are at 81 wins and 81 losses. Here's the standings for the final 8 MLB standings. Pretty close man, almost near ending here as the Rays, as the Mariners, as the no, as the Twins, as the Mariners, Rays, White Sox, Angels, and Red Sox three in the nearing the end of the playoff field. That was cheese right there. And the NL, this has been pretty good in the NL dangerous as Dodgers and Braves are in good. Cardinals and Braves, Phillies are in good teammates and Braves necessary. Padres in the Mets are in. Brewers do not make it. Giants are not eliminated. So both Rays and Brewers are eliminated alongside White Sox and Giants out. Now we're going to the playoffs. So the playoffs is going. We start off with the playoffs is coming win here. Let me test it and gonna do who's gonna win the playoffs. So let's get started. Starting off with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins are gonna go sweep for the Blue Jays 2-0 over the Twins. So I'm gonna go the Blue Jays, the Indians, and the Mariners. This is gonna be a close game here in war game. I'm gonna take the Guardians win over the Mariners. Win the series 2-1 in do or die game. I'm gonna break jump. Not gonna go Guardians. And then on the NL side, we have the Phillies and Padres. This is gonna tough matchup, the NLCS rematch. But I'm gonna take the Padres roll revenge over Phillies in 3 games and an ending matchup. And when the NLCS will great good run on Sunday. So this Sunday we'll go in here. I'm gonna take the Padres. Cardinals versus Mets. I'm gonna go the Cardinals sweep over the Mets 2-0. We'll move on to face the Atlanta Braves and move in the AL matchup. The ALDS. The Astros and the Blue Jays. Very easy win for the Houston Astros. I should take the Astros win the series 3-1 over the Blue Jays, as the Blue Jays never seen that before. They can take care of the business as the Houston Astros. The New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. This is very tough in the ALDS rematch. But this time we're gonna take the New York Yankees will win 3-2. We'll move on. Then we got the Dodgers and Padres and revenge. Then when the team even San Diego team will move on as was going to the Los Angeles Dodgers will revenge over the Padres. And then finally the Cardinals and Braves. I'm gonna take the Cardinals will win the 3-1 in the series. And now we're gonna have a conference championship series. We got the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. This tough rivalry series in interesting for the rivalry. Why are going to rivalry so far the tournament and the playoff predictions and ending in the ALCS meetings? So we're gonna get the Houston Astros continuing beat New York Yankees 4-5-0 in the playoff meetings, and then the Dodgers and Cardinals very intense in ALCS rivalries going right now this year. But I'm gonna take the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'll move on to the World Series, and this is the World Series championship matchup between the two number one Seas, we got the Houston Astros, LA Dodgers. This is the most World Series rivals in the broad blood. But I'm gonna take the Houston Astros win the World Series champs. And if you guys subscribe your video, you're gonna take a picture right here. No, the picture. And the Houston Astros win the World Series. Hope you guys join this video and like, subscribe your video. Hope you guys are joining. And we'll see you later. Peace.